Olá pessoas, eu sou a Ganiko e eu conversei com o Robert Rodrigues, que é o diretor de Alita, Anjo de Combate, e também com o produtor Jon Landau. Ele produziu o filme junto com o James Cameron, aquele lá que fez Avatar e tal, vocês lembram, né? Enfim, confere a entrevista.
Alita has a very emphasis in violence and gore and stuff like that. How much of that can we expect to see in the movie?
Well, I think that, you know, what might be perceived as gore on paper can be perceived as action on film. And the action, you know, really is in service of telling a narrative story. Our goal is that this is a universal movie that can appeal to everybody. In the United States, we will have a PG-13 rating. It won't be an R-rated movie, but it'll be a movie that pushes the boundaries of what we can do with a PG-13 rating.
The script for the movie was finished in 2009. Did anything change since then?
Well, the script, we really originally had a script in 2005 that Jim wrote. Jim Cameron wrote the first adaptation, and it was 186 pages. And we met with Robert, and Robert said, "What's happening with this? Because you're now only doing Avatar movies." And then Robert took Jim's script and went off for 4 months and edited it down to what we now made. And we didn't miss anything when we read it. Everything was there.
Yeah, everything was there, and I thought, you know, it's so clearly written by a director. When you read it, it doesn't feel like an unusual script. It feels like you're watching the movie. So I felt like I had already seen it, and all I wanted to do was, like an editor, go cut it down to length without losing anything that would be important to him. And we found the story, because the story just works at 186 pages, it works at 50 pages. I mean, the story is so good the way he writes it. So the high stakes, the Titanic level love story, the world building that he does, it's all there because he was going to direct it. So I was very blessed to be able to work on something that only he would have made for himself, and the audiences get to benefit from it. He's happy because he finally gets to see it get made without having to go do it, because he kind of did it already when he wrote it. And so it's just been a great project to work on. And to bring to the world, finally, after all these years of manga and anime, first time you'll get to see a character with manga anime eyes be photoreal, really paying homage to that world and a real story reason for it. And it's captivating. It's just amazing to watch.
I would like to ask about the decision of the design, the whole design of Alita. Like she has the arms, the
doll body from
the robotic parts from are like skin toned. That is so cool.
Yeah, I found this sort of marble-looking material, alabaster, that when light shot through it, it was almost see-through, thinking that, you know, the way he would have designed a body for his daughter would be with intricate scroll work and very beautiful and very fragile, because he thinks of his daughter as being this fragile being, and then it turns out being Alita who goes out and is like, you're always afraid your child's going to break their bones. Well, okay, even more so with her. So it creates great drama, you know, to take those design elements and then turn it on its head and make it a story point.
The plot of Alita revolves a lot around what makes a human human. And where do we draw the line from cyborgs and humans? Do you have anything to?
Well, you know, I think what we're doing is, you know, a science fiction movie, and that is a great metaphor for the world in which we live. And as we become more dependent on technology, and people are finding ways to enhance themselves, to remind people that what's important is on the inside. What's important is to feel compassion, to feel love. And also for Alita, she goes on a journey of self-discovery. She doesn't know who she is, and she knows sort of what she is, that she's not, you know, 100% human, but she is human. And I think that is a great story for audiences to learn and to go on her journey with her.
This kind of notion and robotic parts and humans and stuff like that. How much do you think this will affect everybody and the way we empathize with others?
All the cyborgs in this world, you're a cyborg, you can only exist there if you have a human brain. So they're all actually human emotions and human feelings, and that's why the question becomes, what really makes you human?
Alita is a character who will teach us lessons and allow us, to empathize with people who might not be the same as us. Not just because they have a mechanical part, or they're an amputee, or they're a paraplegic, but just people who look different, who have a different color skin, who come from a different world. Alita does not see that. She just sees people for who they are, and I think that's important.